Welcome to Coffee and Cars with the Chiro. In today's episode, we are catching up with Tim Svehlak from C.H.E.K Credit Control. Now, Tim specialises in helping small businesses with their terms of trade and debt recovery. So look forward to hearing more from Tim. Here we go.
Thanks for having me.
Mate, pleasure, pal. Right, we've got Tim Svehlak from C.H.E.K Credit Control. Man in the biz in regards to terms and conditions and debt.
That's it.
Mate, because you've been so clear with your message, and like every time, every networking event that I've kind of seen you, you're really so clear and concise in exactly what you do, which makes it so easy for people to understand and approach you for your advice and and work really.
And whenever you're in networking events, it's getting that across. What does your business do in a very succinct 2 or 3 lines?
Yeah.
So then people know, oh, if I have that problem, that's the person I go to with that solution.
What is the staple and bread and butter of C.H.E.K Credit Control? I mean, you highlight it so well when you're in the networking events, but for those who possibly haven't met you, seen you, maybe involved in other zones, District 32, what's your role?
So it's that small to medium enterprise. So I'm the relationship manager who's out there, and basically the market is any business that offers 7-day payment terms to their customer or longer.
Yep.
It's crucial that you have a terms and conditions.
Okay.
There's still businesses I meet out there that don't have any T's and C's.
Yeah.
And they'll issue an invoice, pay me in 14 days, and it's that one time when something goes wrong.
Right.
Then there's nothing to back themselves up. There's the cash flow impact. The longer you have that money out the door, 90, 120 days, less cash for your business and potentially less opportunities that you can grab for new, bigger projects.
Yeah. Yeah, well done, mate. And you can kind of see in regards to you, like you're putting a lot more legwork now in regards to your networking. I mean, for you, it's such a relationship kind of business, and I imagine there's lots of education required to fill people in, because it feels like that the debt recovery, the terms and conditions of trade, it would be something that may be skimmed over with some new business owners.
Yep.
And not realise the importance of it until they're in trouble. Yep. So you've the education component, and I can sort of see that success. It was only just, I think, about a month ago or 6 weeks ago where you kind of did a big presentation for District 32, one of the luncheons.
Yeah, got in front of about 40 or 50 people, and like you say, it's that education, because unless you've gone through it as a business or somebody you know, it's until something goes wrong.
Right. Now, obviously, you've probably seen a few of my little episodes prior to this. A big kind of role of this is not only just to kind of understand the expertise and of the man in the business, but also to understand what you like and what you do outside of the business.
Yeah.
What do you do to stay healthy? What do you do to keep you busy?
Yeah, I try and stay fit and healthy. So I do a bit of CrossFit, which is very intense and very rewarding as you get better at it.
Did you participate in the CrossFit Open?
I'm not quite at that level yet. Okay. But look, that's one of my goals for next year. Next year.
Okay, cool.
To be able to, I try and get there at least two or three times a week to be able to keep the fitness going. Yeah. So, and I noticed yourself, you mentioned that you were into a bit of the body resistance and gymnastic style works. Yep. I enjoy that.
Yep. So I've been dabbling in that for the last nearly coming up on 2 years now. Yeah, I mean, I was in a box studio similar to about a CrossFit gym, lots of kettlebell training prior, and then now just doing a lot more so a lot more rings work. A lot more bar work, a lot more like balancing, as you sort of say, and So, mate, we've got the footy on the weekend, and you are currently sitting at the top of the ladder in the District 32 footy tipping comp.
Yeah, thanks for setting up that competition.
Goodness.
And look, I've got a few ways that I get the tips together. I'd like to say I'd grab the form guide and history and the teams and a bit of statistical analysis and algorithms. But
you don't.
To be honest, it's just gut feel.
It's just gut feel.
And the gut feel's been going pretty well for me this year.
Oh.
So, look, I'd say...
we're a couple of rounds in, mate. I'm going to kind of sneak back up there. Don't you worry. I'm going to give you a bit of a run for your money.
Oh, challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted, yeah. So, mate, if there were some things that you could kind of pass on to some of the viewers today, what are some things that they should take away in regards to, let's say, refining and reviewing their terms and conditions so they can better look after themselves? What are the things that they can do, some action steps?
Look, definitely work out what the potential risk areas of their business. So, operational risk, what close calls have they had in the past, and just shore up some of those clauses and to then protect from any future losses. So it's about thinking about your business, where do we want to get to, and how can we get there with the protections in place. And
if they want to get in contact with you, how do they best get in contact with you?
Yeah, definitely. So if you have an existing terms and conditions, we'll review it and run over it with all the clauses, and definitely either through Facebook is probably the easiest way. Send me a message, and look, I'm more than happy to come out and see their business in action and be able to shore up their terms and conditions to help them out.
Well, thanks, mate. Cheers for your time today.
Thanks.
It's great to catch up and have a bit of a chin wag, bit of a chin wobble, and great coffee. So thanks for your time. And look, if anyone wants to kind of catch up with Tim and understand exactly what's happening in regards to their terms, whether there is a loophole, whether there is some sort of like weakness in which that's going to impact their cash flow or security, or in the future, which is going to just create more stress in the business for them, they should give you a buzz.
Definitely.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, Matt.
Cheers today. See you next time.